Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I have the Spacious Tarot that we're going to pull from. I did do a pre-shuffle. Two of Pentacles and the energy of being kind of serious, waiting on some news with the Page of Wands in the reverse. So there's a need to be flexible when you see the Two of Pentacles. You could be really busy too. You could be juggling a lot. And messages for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so apply it as it fits. Asking your spirit team to join. I always do. The intent is the output from, Creator, Source, God, for your messages. So let's get ready. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Swords. The Moon in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The higher, I saw that too on the pre-shuffle, but I didn't get it in a tarot. I got it in this Kepler deck. So, whew, man. Okay. Needing to make some kind of really important decision that can't be postponed. What's coming across to me is like if something has a month that it's due, like no more putting this off, apparently. There's some kind of really big, important decision. I don't know if it's going to be peaceful. And of course, you can always do what you want with the energies. I know that. And there's free will. There's also that paradox there of destiny or fate too. So let's use the little cards. So I think either this could be one of two things with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Either this was not great news, right? Either it was not great news or no communication. The issue being about communication, possibly misunderstandings. Or waiting on good news. Waiting on good news. Waiting before you go forward also. Possibly waiting before you go forward or move in that motion. Okay. And there's the Hierophant. You know what it was almost feeling like too? Waiting for like this inspiration, but it has to be really good. See, that's what I'm getting from this is like, yeah, the Hierophant's here. It's either a commitment or a marriage of some sort, but there's not much, either there's not much communication or the communication could be improved, or not only is there not communication, but it's not inspiring or motivating you. And this could be, drawing up new contracts because of something just not, I don't know. Could be a misunderstanding also, since it's paired with that Hierophant. Okay, so this was the timeout. Probably from a commitment or a marriage or something like that. Timeout, separation for some timeout. Healing, body, mind, spirit is there with the Four of Swords. When you heal one area, it's like a ripple effect and something else is going to be affected and healed. Now, sometimes that gives you the time to contemplate whether or not you really want this commitment. And it could be something with work too. Doesn't have to just be that, but I feel like that like I said, the communication is kind of down. So the moon in reverse is revealing some kind of big truth or information for you. This information, when armed with it, when armed with it, it will provide closure and change and transformation, as that is what the challenge has been, was closing out something. Now, needing to know this information, that is at the heart of the matter. So somebody's either secret came out, or, you know what I mean? Something like that, something to where you're armed with the information you need to have closure, or to completely transform something. Now, the moon in the reverse is like, you know, in a way, it can feel like, well, like you're not getting assistance. It could feel like that from the moon, from that energy. So you could feel kind of out of sorts. Meaning, like when it comes to being in touch with your emotions, I feel like you're disconnected. And there you go. So the Eight of Cups too, that is showing that you're trying to disconnect from emotionally being so affected, but I don't think that's possible. So this could feel kind of like detached, and like the heart is might not know what to feel, or not necessarily what to feel, how to express what you feel. Okay, that's what I was trying to get out with the energy of the moon. All right, so we're getting more information for the moon at the heart of the matter here. The Five of Wands in the reverse. Let me get another one. Okay. So yeah, that's the issue right now is can you keep your focus? Can you make a different decision based on what your intuition is telling you? Like, so can you leave a situation before you're caught in a storm? Listening to your intuition, that's kind of the biggest issue. Or to get away. The challenge could be to get away, or to just be like, I want to stop thinking about this. Right? Now, this can be that energy that's all kind of discombobulated, hard to focus, but not into any games. And maybe it was revealed here regarding some kind of competition, or some kind of action that somebody had that was maybe, you know, kind of insignificant, but still kind of negatively affected a mood. Maybe something somebody said. So how to get away from this situation so that something is not like last time. Tell me about your Ace of Swords, since it is the information that you're needing. Well, it is the information, and, well, it's the news that's going to get you to go forward. Well, like I said, also, this could be that inspiration. You know, some people in like a love reading, it can be thought of as those are Cupid's arrows. It's kind of like something that hits you and then things speed up. So maybe being in touch with your truth is really an important thing, despite what others think, say, or whatever. Because this is really good news. The Ten of Swords, I will have to say, in the environment, it can be like, oh, poor pitiful me, like I've been through so much. But it really can be something where it was just like betrayal little by little by little. But by this point, it's like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? Because there's something about that. So this Ten of Swords is indicating you're going to have to start something over, have a complete reinvention of what it is. Change and transformation is the challenge with the Death card as the challenge. The Ace of Pentacles is on the crowning or energy, and it's in the reverse. Sometimes in my readings, that is when somebody has like missed out on an opportunity with you. So you could be like looking at a past situation here and being like, nope, you know, there's some truth or to how you feel or something like that. So there's something where it's like, this is like off the table. Yeah, especially if this opportunity would have led you to really just a toxic attachment, codependency issues, though, issues with it, feeling chained or tied down to somebody else. This is really getting a handle on your demons and not going back to like old vices, addictions, or habits. The Queen of Wands is making me feel like if it's a love reading for you, then it is making me feel like you're getting back out there in the what is it, the dating field or pool or whatever they call it. The Queen of Wands is inspirational, attractive, can probably wealthy, I would say, does a really good job at performing, and you know, with their job, you could view the Queen of Wands as the person with the persona. So it's like trying to put your best face forward. I don't see anything wrong with that. If it's about profession, then it's the same thing. It's representing yourself and getting really involved with boldness, sassiness, no fear. And it's interesting because you're feeling the Hermit reverse. So you're feeling, it could go different ways. You're either feeling like listening to somebody that's like a mentor or somebody of high integrity that can guide you. Or you're feeling like whatever you're looking outside to find that you're not finding it. That's, I was going to say, that what you've been looking outside of yourself is something that you just haven't found yet, which might be why it's in the reverse. There could be a really big need to get some stinking time alone, right? That's another thing. With the Hermit in reverse, you could be just very overwhelmed by people all in your energy. So you're getting closure. If it was a split, then it was something that the decision had already kind of been made up ahead of time. Tell me about the Hierophant in the reverse. Persistence. Ooh, somebody offering their cup. Persistence, never giving up. The wounded soldier maybe lives to date again, or maybe this is the Hierophant in the reverse, meaning just something done in a very non-formal way, maybe even done in a new way. The Knight of Cups here on the bottom means that whatever this has to offer, it's genuine. It's a genuine cup. The Seven of Pentacles is indicating the hope or fears. It's what you're hoping, maybe what you're hoping for. Like when it becomes time to choose, you know, like narrow down your choices. It could mean something like that, but it could also mean like, oh, I'm losing my patience with this situation. Trying to emotionally or get away, physically or emotionally detach, but not really being successful at it. For some reason, there's a card of either unwanted attention or it's like not getting the recognition that you deserve. I don't know if this is an investment that didn't pay off, or if it was like I'm waiting for something to grow and it just didn't. Oh, it's about patience. Tell us more about the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands. The High Priestess knows. The High Priestess knows. And the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Oh. Divine couple, right? The Hierophant, the High Priestess. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse. You know, deep down inside, that you have the power and the ability to walk through any kind of obstacle or limitation, that you're not bound to anything here. That's why there's so many amazing, wonderful choices you can make. So don't get stuck in your head about being worried. Free your mind and know that you can really trust in your intuition to guide you. Six of Wands in the reverse. Also, some of you all could have some kind of victory that you just don't want to share with somebody else. And of course, if you're armed with information like this, don't share it with somebody else, because it's going to help you. It's probably going to help you win something. Okay, so you are not stuck. This situation is going to dissipate. If you're looking outside yourself for some happiness, maybe you're looking in relationships for happiness, then you found that that didn't work. And then you've got the Queen of Wands here, which is saying, go out on a limb, be bold, and do something different than you did the last time, because you don't want to repeat any kind of addiction, cycle, habit, or whatever keeps you chained, right? And look, this is interesting with the Eight of Cups, which is emotionally detaching and kind of looking for your ninth cup. It's like a situation that it was doubtful whether or not it was going to be hopeful or not, right? Doubtful. Like the cup was half empty and everyone saw that cup. So that's hope. That's the hope. And the Page of Cups is something that's completely redone, or it looks completely different. It's a situation that's completely different. I love it. I love this for you. I love this for you. So is there any other advice? Let's get a different deck and ask if there's any other advice. Be ready for sudden change, new investments. New investments. And there is that stinking Knight of Cups again. Yay. So this Knight of Cups is an offer or an opportunity or proposal of some sort. Somebody wants to offer you a cup. Knight of Cups can represent something that has movement forward. And since it's on top of that Eight of Wands, which is really communication about moving forward, I think it is about that. So, I don't know. They're just saying, like, this is something genuine. The cup is half full, not half empty, especially with major change and transformation being what's being worked on. Having to make a decision. Would like to have a peaceful resolution, right? That's why it's like, okay, then how to leave this situation and go towards another without the water getting too, ruffled. Whoa. Queen of Swords. Could be very, like, up in the air when it comes to, literally, she's, like, up in the air looking. No, when it comes to making a decision, like there could be a decision where you're really like, no, I'm still weighing it out. Maybe it's about closure, ending, death, change, or transformation. But the Queen of Swords in this deck is a very like headstrong, this is what we need to cut out. Maybe it's materialism, maybe it's greed, maybe it's attachment to something, like looking for an opportunity for the wrong things. So I don't know. So it could be something like that. The Queen of Swords knows what's cut out, is what my point is, and could do it, and knows how to draw boundaries. The Queen of Swords is logical, and it almost looks like this Knight of Cups is offering a cup to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also focused. Oh, wow. Whoa. Hierophant in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands. Regarding a decision about travel or movement. Sagittarius energy. Possibly Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be. Healing something regarding moving towards what you're actually passionate about, towards maybe what you have to offer somebody, like I said with that cup. Could be a Libra, it could be Pisces energy. Wow, there's another card for movement. The Chariot is the victory. It represents not only your sign, but, you know, being super aware, being balanced, having good momentum, being like, yes, you know you're going in the right direction and it feels like it. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse, a reinvention completely. It was a painful whatever that was, but it is over. It is over. It feels like it's just now depending on some kind of decision. I have surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So a really big surprise after you've been through something kind of not that great, right? Positive work outcomes say consistent efforts will bring in rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Care required here. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. That would definitely be the Knight of Wands. And why? Because some people might be jealous around you. So, hey, watch who you trust your personal secrets with, your plans. Spend time outdoors in nature to reconnect and replenish. All right, and some tea leaves. Can't forget those. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Good luck. Horseshoe, yay. The Fox, extremely good for business. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. 4 is the number of, you know, foundation, stability, and all of that. So I'm going to leave it at that. All right, if you want a private reading, reach me. The email address can be found in the description box below. And have a great next 48-hour. Bye-bye.